I was touched by the number of mothers holding in their arms children with very severe disabilities. And there is a question which we must go into. What is the meaning of people with very severe disabilities? What is the meaning in the church, in society? And it's something I'd like to go deeper with you, which will bring us to what is the vision of Jesus for our world. You see, I believe that Jesus has a very particular vision for our world. And during this very short retreat, I'd like to approach with you this message. What is the vision of Jesus for our world? And what is the place of people with severe disabilities? But before that, I want to just quote to you a text of the Gospel of John. The Gospel of John begins with the incredible prologue, where we see that before all things, the Word exists. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. I would translate it maybe in communion with God, and the Word was God. And before all things, the Word was in communion with God. And it's revealed that all things were made by him. And without him, nothing was made. And then we see that the light came into the darkness. The most extraordinary reality. The Word of God, by whom all things were made, became flesh. Doesn't say became a human being, became flesh. And we all have this reality of our flesh, just something very fragile, vulnerable, changing. The Word became flesh. We could also translate it by an interpretation. The Word became vulnerable. And during these few days, what I'd like to approach with you, not just the reality that those people who are very vulnerable are a place where God resides, that the person who is vulnerable becomes a presence of God. But also what I want to approach with you, and there I think we're all very little, the discovery of the vulnerability of Jesus, the vulnerability of the heart of Christ. Christ wounded in his heart by our lack of love and the lack of openness to the mystery. I don't have to tell you that in our world, people can put aside people who are vulnerable. What I have discovered, living with people with disabilities, that they are a presence of God. Yet on the other side, they're pushed away. People don't want them. So we're here confronted by something which is very much the heart of the gospel message. You see, our world also doesn't want Jesus, with the very particular demands or promises of Jesus, the promise of transformation. And the Word became flesh to reveal to us the face of God. And what does Jesus reveal? He's going to reveal on one side who is God, and on the other, the mystery of people with disabilities.